Bom dia, good morning. Today's WSL day. Heading to London now. I don't have my driver, so let's go. On today's match, I am not going to watch any specific player. I'm going to mainly see how the level of both teams are. It's been a while that I don't watch them live, and it's quite different when we watch on TV. So we're heading there, 1 hour to go. It's surprisingly a nice day today. Well needed extra energy as the kickoff today is at 12 o'clock. So as usual, arriving 1 hour before kickoff, so I have enough time to watch the warm-up and also not get the busiest time to get inside the stadium there. I assume today will be a good audience, but it's always quite tricky when you get to the stadium too close to kickoff. Even though the system here in the UK works most of the time perfectly, I love going to the stadiums here because it's always easy to access. Even though I'm going by car today, but I'm stopping near a train station, and then I'll take the tube to go to Arsenal station. But still, it's very easy to access the stadiums. It's easy to go around. I've been to some stadiums that I remember when I went to Lima in Peru, when it was like so challenging to find my gate. I think I literally walked for like miles to get to my gate. There was not an easy access at all. So yeah, good to watch matches here in the UK. Here we are in front of Emirates Stadium to watch this match. Let's see how it will be. I took the wrong way, so I had to go all around the stadium to get to my turnstile. But it's okay because I also had the chance to see everyone around me and the type of audience that were there for this match. I liked the fact that it was sunny, even though it was cold. Usually, whenever I get to the stadium, I go straight to my seat. Fantastic day. Really nice to see the blue sky. Great environment, great vibes, and I really like, personally, the Emirates Stadium. Watching Arsenal against West Ham women live just reinforces something that I always say. You understand football differently when you're actually there at the stadium, because it's not just about the situations with the ball, but it's everything around it. There was a moment in the game where the play stopped because of an injury, and for me, that's where the interesting part started. I found myself watching how both teams reacted, and Arsenal players came together straight away, talking, checking with each other. I felt them very connected. On the other hand, West Ham, I felt a bit more spread out. And this is not something you really catch on TV. The camera doesn't show you that. So obviously it only follows the ball, not the behavior. And as an agent, these are the details that I pay attention to as well, because it tells me a little bit about the environment, the culture, the mentality, things that directly impact a player's development and performance. And that's why being at games in person is such an important part of the process, because we have this feeling that watching from the TV we can't. And you're not just watching football. When you're there, you're reading it, you know. Let's go back home now. The match was interesting. 5-0 to the Arsenal.
West Ham started the match conceding a goal in the first 5 minutes, which I felt that they couldn't really react a lot during the match. Something happened. I'm curious to see what happened with a player that the match literally stopped after the beginning of the first half for quite a few minutes, and then the referee gave 14 minutes additional time. So I still haven't checked what happened. But it was overall interesting to understand the level of West Ham, which was my main goal, to be honest. My point was to go there, understand my perception of how I could present different profiles. I know the positions they are requesting for the next window, but interesting. Always good to go to the Emirates, always good to watch women's football. The environment is great, very family friendly. Everything went smooth. It's gonna be harder and harder for foreigner players to come and play. The requirements will be, the requirements and standards will be really high, which is good because that's the goal here, I think, to improve the league, improve the football, and get better and better every time. I thought of kind of vlogging in a different way today, but again, it's still everything very new, because at the same time I want to pay attention to the match, I want to create content, and it's quite difficult sometimes to dedicate certain times of the match. I feel that the experience is not the same, to be very real here. But it's also good to document my experience, my journey, and this is the main point here as well. So off we go. Eu posso ser feliz, feliz, infelizmente. Eita lasqueira. Oh. Stop recording.